Minnesota sits in moderate territory on tenant protections, reasonable notice periods, a structured unlawful detainer process, and a few local wrinkles that landlords in Minneapolis and St. Paul need to know about. Here's what Minnesota law requires. For non-payment of rent, Minnesota requires a 14-day notice to pay or vacate. Your tenant has 14 days to pay all rent owed. If they pay within that window, the eviction stops. If they don't, you file an unlawful detainer action in housing court or district court. For lease violations, Minnesota requires reasonable written notice and an opportunity to cure before filing. The statute doesn't specify an exact number of days, which means your lease language and what a court considers reasonable both come into play. For serious violations, drug activity, violence, or significant property damage, immediate termination is available with no cure period. To end a month-to-month tenancy, Minnesota requires notice equal to one full rental period, typically 30 days for monthly tenancies. Now the local layer. If your property is in Minneapolis or St. Paul, both cities have additional tenant protections, including just cause requirements for certain evictions. Those requirements layer on top of state law and affect how and when you can terminate tenancies. Verify local ordinances before serving any notice in either city. On security deposits, Minnesota has no statutory maximum, but requires return within 21 days of move-out and mandates simple interest paid after the first 12 months. Free fillable Minnesota notice forms are on this page. The best eviction is the one you never have to file. Screen your applicants first at tenantscreeningbackgroundcheck.com.